Hey guys, as maybe you can see, I've found some awesome road out riding today. I'm not really very close to home. I guess that's why I've never been here before. I'm about 2 hours from home. But this is Tennessee Route 30. And I've been on Tennessee Route 30 before. I've just not been this far west. Anyway, I've got a subject today. My subject is caffeine addiction. I don't know if any of you have been or maybe currently are caffeine addicted. Today I have been completely off coffee for 60 days. It was very difficult for me to get off coffee. I don't know if y'all know about my job, but my job is seasonal, and so we have a big busy season of photographing children just before Christmas, and then usually about a week before Christmas the season is over. So I went home and I would get up every morning at 8 or 9 o'clock and I would put on a pot of coffee, and then over the next 3 or 4 hours I would drink almost all of it. So maybe 8 cups of coffee that I drank every day for probably at least 2 solid weeks. And then New Year's came along and I knew that I would kind of start to straighten up my eating habits, and one of those things was to get off coffee. So about a week after the new year, I said, okay, I'm going to go off coffee, and I came up with this plan, and the plan was 5 days to get off coffee. Wow, that was a huge mistake, because the first day I said, okay, I'll only have one medium Starbucks, which I did, no problem. Next day, one medium Starbucks again, good, no problem. Third day I went to a small Starbucks coffee just so I wouldn't have to make a pot, and that went great. The next day is when it came to be a problem. The next day I got a medium decaf from Starbucks, and by about 1 o'clock I started getting a headache, and I didn't really immediately think that it was because of coffee. By 2 o'clock I had more of a headache. By 3 o'clock I went to get my kids from school, and when I got home from school I found a trash can in the house and put it next to the bed because I thought I might throw up, and I went to bed. And then for about an hour, if anything, my headache got worse, and I thought for sure that I was going to be throwing up. And then I said, you know what, this is stupid. I need to get some caffeine in me. So I had myself a stash from when I've been traveling of those little 8-ounce cans of Starbucks double shots. And even though I was pretty worried that I wouldn't be able to keep it down, I went and grabbed one of those and chugged it and laid back down. And I did manage to keep it down, so that was good. Within an hour, I knew that I was getting over my headache, and it was bad. It was one of the worst headaches I've ever had. And within 2 hours, I was completely over it. So then my plans about how I was going to go off coffee dramatically changed. I started drinking one regular cup, like a medium Starbucks, every day then for, I don't know, maybe a week. And then after that, I started cutting back, but my plan was that if I got the slightest sign of a headache, that I would go ahead and drink a cup of coffee. So maybe you guys are coffee addicts or have been, and I'd love to hear about that. I still really like the taste of coffee, and I've looked for some alternatives, and I've drank some hot apple juice. That's been kind of a favorite. I have drank a little bit of iced tea, in case you're wondering, but I don't think I've had enough to really give me any kind of a caffeine boost. And I've drank an awful lot of orange juice. I drink a lot of orange juice now. So anyway, fellow coffee addicts, I'd love to hear from you. And I hope y'all are having an awesome day too. I know that I certainly am. This is a great road.